I think this is the spot for tonight. How's it going? I'm back with another video on the Delica. It's been a while since my last video. There have been some updates, mostly small ones, one big one, so I figured I'd make another video updating you on what I have changed since the last time. Really hoping the audio quality on this is an absolute shit. Let's get into it. The biggest update that I have done since the last time I made a video on it, I think the last video was like showing the bed and like basically how I built it, is this sliding desk edition, which has two shelves underneath. So this is how it sort of works. There's shelves on both levels for storing stuff. Here I keep the small cooler and like a cutting board and things like that. On top I keep all my wires and cables for charging, and I've also routed a fast charging cable from the battery, which is right there, around the back, and it goes up and goes to this hidden shelf up here. So if I ever want to charge something and I just want to, you know, cover it, it's out of sight, or I don't want it to move around, I can do that. It's probably one of my favorite things in the van right now, especially nice when I have the bed all the way out and it sort of serves as like a nightstand. I can have like my phone and everything on top here without having to run a cable through anywhere. It's connected directly to the battery. Other things I've added to this back of the seat storage compartment gives me two nice water bottle holders, a lot of stuff for, you know, lighters for if you're starting a fire, headlamp. I have in here mouthwash, hand sanitizer, pretty handy for the pandemic, miscellaneous items really. And then moving to the side here I have one of my front windshield cover, which is tucked underneath the bed. A lot of things are tucked underneath the bed here actually. I have my aluminum camping table, which is super nice, really like this. It's super compact and I can set it up right out here if I ever want to cook or, you know, do anything outdoors, which I might do in a minute here after this video is done and I catch the sunset. Two of these storage boxes, which I got from IKEA. These I keep tools, food, pots and pans, my propane stove, which I got. It's just like a single burner, pretty basic setup. Keeping that, and then cutlery, towels, paper towels. Might start naming things twice as I go through the list. Super happy with these, fit really nice under the bed. My only gripe right now with them is that they sometimes slide around depending on how much weight is in them if I'm turning super hard, which I really shouldn't be doing in this van anyway, so it's a good indicator if I ever feel these sliding that, hey, I'm probably going around this corner a little too quick, and I need to remind myself I'm driving a fly off the ground Delica that is probably roll happy, I don't know. But to mitigate that, I've added rubber feet under these, which help a little bit with that, but I think I'm gonna replace it with actually even grippier rubber feet, and I think that should just be fine. Moving to the side of this, the battery is right there. It's plugged into a bunch of stuff. The light's underneath the bed, as you might recall from last time. And one of the USBs is connected to a splitter, which plugs into the reading lamps that I have on either end of the bed. Those serve as, so the one here is really nice if it's ever dark out and I need to see what I'm doing here, like if I'm cooking or I want to see inside these shelves. I have another one of those there, which does the same sort of like spotlight lighting for the trunk, so if I ever open the boot I can see what's in the back there. Plenty of storage there actually for like backpacking and stuff. I can usually stack them in the back and have easy access while I'm in the van if I need to change clothes or something like that. So that's the battery, that's one of the USB plugs. The other one is the one that runs around that I mentioned earlier that goes into this top, and then I have my 20-liter clean water container. This one has a spigot that you basically, it's pretty easy to set up, and then I can, for example, have it come out of here if I need to wash my hands or something. Let's do a quick demo. Oh yeah, the nice cabin water. So that's what's there, and then beyond that in the back I don't have much. That space between the bed and the rear hatch is used for storage, so if I need to carry a bunch of stuff I put it there and it's sort of like not in the way. It's been actually really handy. I'm super happy with how, I mean, the sizing I sort of eyeballed, not even eyeballed, I didn't even have the van when I designed this, sort of just like came up with it. I was like, okay, I'm this tall, I'll add some padding to have extra height. But it came out to be really nice because I get plenty of storage in the front between the driver's seat and the bed. I mean, it's not plenty, but a lot of room to tuck stuff in. And then the back easily can fit a suitcase on its side. And then my sleeping bag is back there. Yeah, let's go ahead and open up the back and show you what's over there. All right, so I've definitely decided the sunglasses on a bucket hat is not the look, so apologies for looking like a fool for the first half of this video, but here's the back. So as I mentioned, the sleeping bags here, I have a chair, camping chair that I put here, or sometimes I stand it up if I have other stuff to store here. And then the light in that corner, and you can see actually on the right here, this is plugged in and charges the battery while I'm driving. And now there's someone too close to me, so I'll continue the rest of this inside the van. Yeah, over a decade of making YouTube videos and I'm still not super comfortable speaking in public in front of a camera, so guess I don't have it in me. But anyways, that's pretty much it for the video. I want to catch the sunset here before I keep talking. Another thing I added is this little pocket in the back. Honestly, I haven't used it for anything yet, but I figured if I ever have wet clothes or anything, it would be a nice spot to put them in. It'll dry a little bit better maybe. Beyond that, that's all the additions I can really think of. I'm sure I've missed a bunch of stuff. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. As always, a lot of you guys have reached out to the van's Instagram account, which is 20 Gear. Now I also have the plates for those, as you might have noticed, which I'm pretty stoked about. But if you have any questions, you know, either of those work. Follow 20 Gear on Instagram if you're interested in more content about this van and see where I take it. So now that it's proper dark out, as you can see, I can show you a little bit more of the lighting setup. This one here that I showed earlier, the control for it is right beside it here, which I have sort of memorized and I know where it is, so I don't really need to look to control it anymore. Is great for looking at anything in these two boxes. If I want to take these out, straightforward to do that. The LED strip underglow, it has a remote over there, you might be able to see it, that guy. Don't use it much to change the settings, it's usually on the lowest brightness, but right now I actually have it on the highest because it was pretty dark out. Going over this way, the other light is over there, and then the control for it is also attached to the frame, same idea. The window covers, These are just cloth covers that my mom actually made for me. They came out really nice. It's black on the outside, this green pattern on the inside, foil in between, so it's good at keeping the van kind of insulated if it's cold out. All right, well, my bed is made. This is what it looks like when it's fully extended. Super comfortable setup. I've been really happy with it. It's time to hit the hay.